So then Vaughn Beals called me and I started talking to him, and he goes, well, here's why I want to buy you. He said, do you remember? Oh, actually, I went to meet him. Right. We were basically this. He was a cool guy. He had a big, deep voice.
Right.
He was a powerhouse. He was a powerhouse leader because he dragged them from bankrupt
Right.
to success. And he said, so here's how I turned it around. He said, I remember you telling me the cruiser business wouldn't work. He said, so what do you think now? I go, all right.
You got me.
He said, you know why it worked? He said, I went out and talked to the customers. I went and talked out to people. I didn't talk to the dealers. I didn't talk to my internal people. He said, I shut down all the things that the engineers wanted to do, like the V4 Nova with blah, 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 and some new engine project. He said, what my people wanted, what I heard the customers wanting, was to reminisce.
Yeah.
They wanted a classic. They wanted to remember the old days, but they didn't want to work on them.
Right.
So they wanted the bikes bulletproof. He said, so I bought the Softail, which he bought from a dealer, Softail prototype. And I remember I was doing engineering when he bought it, and all the engineers hated it because this whole, it wasn't cool and new. It was
Right.
this old thing, and nobody wanted to work on it. And it was a huge success, of course, because it's what customers want.
Right.
What the engineers wanted, it wasn't because who knows what the dealers want. They're into that. I got to make money tomorrow. I got to make the payroll.
Yeah.
They're not looking out in the future. He was a future thinker. And he said, the reason he said, that's cool. Right. I said, okay, I get it. He said, I started Hog because I needed a place to get together. And he said, it don't work. He said, but for the last 2 years, I've been going out to, especially last year, I went to all the road races, and I talked to people there, and I realized what you were all about. You have a totally different mindset.
Sure.
Those people aren't going to buy Harleys.
Right. It's not in their. It's not in their wheelhouse at all.
He said, I get it. He said, I made the brand mean something to a certain group of people, and I have a waiting list of customers. And he said, that's what I want. I've got a Rolex. And I don't want to tarnish it because he said this sales boom is going to fade and go down. And he said, if I chase that with price, or if I try to take the brand and have it mean something to different customers, I'm going to tarnish it.
Sure.
But I got to make the corporation grow. So when Harleys start sales drop, I'll just cut production, but I won't keep a waiting list.
Right.
And he said, but I need a brand that doesn't have to run on that cachet.
Right.
Cheaper, more affordable, also sporty, but also stuff for entry-level riders. And I need you to keep the corporation growing while this jewel goes through whatever it is, but it's always aspirational. And I went, I'm in.
That sounds good.
The Classic Auto Mall Show with their host, Stuart Howden.